The Little Old Lady Who Lived in a Shoe with Her Stem-Changing Children, a story of abandonment and betrayal by Teresita y Romero. Once upon a time, there was an old lady who lived in a shoe, and she had so many children she didn't know what to do. There were 9 of them living in a shoe together. There was yo, tú, the set of triplets él, ella, and usted, nosotros, the other set of triplets called ellos, ellas, and ustedes, all living together cramped in this shoe. There was no room. So this little old lady had an evil streak in her, and she decided to get rid of one of her children. She took them on a picnic. Looks innocent enough. No one suspected anything. They ate their picnic, and after, they decided to play frisbee. So they tossed the frisbee back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and finally one of the children tossed it to the old lady. And the old lady saw her opportunity. She threw the frisbee deep, deep into the forest and told nosotros to go back out, to go into the forest and get it. So nosotros was very innocent, and he said, "Okay, mommy," and went in, skipping into the forest deeper and deeper until he reached the frisbee. When he got to the frisbee, it was so dark in the forest, so full of trees, he couldn't find his way out. And he found a little mushroom and decided to take shelter under the mushroom, and he's been living there ever since, because the old lady never went into the forest looking for him. She went back to her shoe, changed the shoelaces, and now the only children that live there are yo, tú, the triplets, él, ella, and usted, and the other set of triplets, ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Nosotros lives way out here in the forest under the mushroom. So what does this mean to you? Stem-changing verbs in the present tense. All the children who live in the shoe with the little old lady, they get the stem change. But poor nosotros gets nothing. So it's yo juego, tú juegas, él, ella, usted juega. Ellos, ellas, ustedes juegan. But nosotros, this is plain old jugamos. Pobrecito, poor nosotros. Part 2. It gets worse. In the preterite, not only does the little old lady exclude nosotros, nosotros gets nothing, but now she favors the triplets. Only the triplets get the stem change, and even they only get part of the stem change. So the verbs are, this is an example, usually it's IR verbs that are stem changing in the present tense, have a stem change in the preterite. It goes like this: yo, no stem change, dormí. Tú, no stem change, dormiste. Él, ella, usted, partial stem change, durmió. Nosotros, no stem change, he still looks like the present tense, dormimos. And ellos, ellas, ustedes, partial stem change, durmieron. I have one more example for you. This is the verb divertirse. This has a stem change from E to IE, but like I said before, it only gets a partial stem change, and the only kids who get the stem change are the triplets. She neglects yo, she neglects tú, and we all remember what happened to poor nosotros living under the mushroom. So chicos, that's the bell, and I gotta go. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please come and ask me. I will be more than happy to help you. The end. Colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado.